Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Arrowtree from CZT Ellen Weinman. Okay, neat Tangle. This is a recent release, if you will, from TanglePatterns.com. I highly recommend subscribing um, to Linda's newsletter because you'll get almost a tangle every day. I think on the weekends maybe she sends like a recap or something, but it is well worth subscribing to. All right, so this is neat. It starts off. I like it because it's kind of an organic, but it's a neat twist. So I'm gonna turn my towel so that way it's comfortable. We like to plant our hand, use the natural curve of it. So I'm gonna start here and just making a curve line going this direction, and then turning and just gonna do one there, and then kind of walking. That's my word for it. Up. So from the last line that we've drawn, like so. Oh, and maybe I can get one more, like so. Then, and I'm going to use my graphic one for this part, um, is at these intersections, we're going to put a big orb. I just like to do it with the graphic one because it takes less time. And sometimes less chances to goof things up. All right, well, I take that back. Sometimes it is a little uneven, but then you can come back with your like that with your O1 or something smaller and just tidy up the outsides. All right, next step. Hence the name. We've got the tree part. Now we'll get the arrow part, and at the ends of all of these, we'll put a little triangle. Now, here's something. If maybe this is too short, actually, like right here, I'll get that one in a minute. Um, you can just adjust where you put the triangle because we're going to fill them in also. And it's nice because she kind of did a little triangle, but having it with curved lines is kind of nice. Oh, and actually, you know what? You could use the graphic for this also. Although I like getting those the ends having a nice sharp corner. So here we'll demonstrate. Here's this one, and then this one this is a bit short, so I could extend that line or just do it right on the edge like that. And the nice thing about filling in is that you can make course corrections. So interesting, because I do this a lot, and I will mention why I'll do the outside with the O1 and then fill in with the graphics. And this is why you can see the ends. This is nice and crisp and small because the tip is small, and these are not. And it just depends on what you're looking for, but it can be corrected. And then two, it's like, well, I kind of would like this one to go out a little bit more. And so with that course correction, we can do like so. And because we're filling in, you can always go bigger with this type of course correction. Um, you just can't go the other way, obviously. All right. And so you can have fun with the shapes of these. You can even, like this, let's see, I might point this one, I was going to say a little bit down, but not really. And if things don't line up, then, of course, that again, with the course correction, like so. So a lot of times I will do this and then carefully fill in with the graphic. And happens because it kind of comes to a tip. It's just, it's not the same fine tip that you have from that 01. All right, we'll get these all filled in, and I'm going to neaten that one up a bit. A lot of times I will do just what I did was I'll kind of carefully trace just on the inside. Oh, and but when you use the graphic one, be careful because it takes it a minute to dry. So well, it's waterproof, but not when you wipe it off there off your fingers. It's waterproof on the paper. All right, let's neaten it. And sometimes I'll use my nails like this on the paper. Okay, now let's just clean that one right up. And then this, sometimes you have to be careful with the touching up, because then it becomes a case of, and maybe you've experienced this if you know, as a kid or as an adult, eat cereal, and you get the oh, I need some more milk because I have cereal left, and then it's, well, I need some more cereal because I have milk left. All right, then the last step is we're going to aura the entire thing. So this is nice because you could just do it, or I should say, it's nice to do it in sections, like so. And just, taking a little break here and there. I used to think, for I don't know what reason, that you had to do the aura like in one fell swoop, not picking up your pen or something. I don't know where I got that. I think my biggest challenge is on the arrows, because it's like you have to overcompensate. So you pick a distance when you aura, and then try to stay in that distance, and you're essentially outlining the contour. Let's clean that line up. Oh, and then we have to do this one too. My pen was skipping a little bit. But yeah, so it's almost like, I feel like it's almost double the space here than it is here, just because it's on a corner. But I've always just have to be careful on those. And this one's going to go off of the page. And it's just to go slow. Also, one trick with it is to turn your tile so that way what you're auraing is above your pen. So for instance, not that you can't do it, but so I could aura this, but it's just nice to see that clearly. And this one, even though the curve is going, I'm not going to use that natural curve. Um, I would much rather see it than not. And there is just something cool about the aura, just extra neat about it. Now, as I'm doing this, I'm thinking, wow, you could have some extra fun with this, and maybe do these initial lines in a little bit thicker nib pen if you have one. Because that, right now it's looking like, I think because I'm pushing harder, and I'm being more deliberate with this than when I did those initial lines. So the initial lines are a bit thinner, and I'm thinking, they might look neater if they were a little heavier. And while I could go and go back over them, I'm not going to. But that's just a thought for next time. And last little bit. And there we go. All right. So, wow. It's a piece of pen. Well, that's neat. Okay. All right. I'm looking for my pencil. Like, and that's not even really in a place where I'm going to add some graphite or anything. Oh well. Now, here is one idea on shading it, and that would be pick a direction. And so I'm going to pick, or a side. I'm picking this side, and I'm just going to put some graphite on this side. Now, generally, we do not worry about light source and things like that when we are adding the shading. You can if you want to, and that's kind of what I'm doing. But I like to share that, make sure to share it every so often, so that way we just don't have to worry about that. It does create some neat effects, though. But certainly not anything to, like, say, get stressed over. And then too, you could do like this, where it's like, okay, I know I want some there, and I know I want some here, and so that's why I'm using the tortillon now. I'll go this far, and then, because if I'm doing, what I generally do is I'll pick a side, and then sometimes it's like, oh, it doesn't. If it's something that's maybe circular, and I'm turning, and I'm picking. It's just whatever that side is. So like here, this is the right side. So then I could do the right side here. That's a tactic. But you can also, I'm just kind of going with the flow and doing little pieces at a time and seeing which way I want to continue, because I'm feeling like I want to do this, and that's what I'm going to do. So this time, I'm not doing that where I've just picked a side and I'm sticking to it. Well, actually, this will end up being on both sides then. That's okay too. Doesn't matter. You could just put graphite around the whole outside if you want to, and then it would make it pop. But that's what's fun sometimes about just doing it in little pieces. Oh, and then it's like, oh, if we're doing that side, then, oh my goodness, how can I miss? Well, because I was doing it in pieces, that's how I can miss. These tortillons that I've got here seem to squish really easily, but you can always stick something in the inside of it. If I put a toothpick in and cut it off, so that way it'll just stay. But there we go, and now it looks like it's popped off the page a little bit. Now you could do something similar and just have a little bit of space. That can also make it look like it's floating. So fun, fun, fun. What a neat tangle. All right, so if you enjoyed this, and I hope you did, would love to have a thumbs up or a like, and feel free to share it. And if you like it enough to see more, it would be my honor if you would be a subscriber to this channel. Of course, that's free. In the description section are links to the step outs. The for more inspiration link is to Ellen's. Actually, it's from to Tangle Patterns. So when you go click that link, and then make sure to go subscribe there. The one above it will be my version of the step out, and actually, I don't think that takes you to my page. That's silly. I'm gonna have to fix that. Yeah, that is silly. Anyway, but you can go to my website. It is listed below the links to the step outs. And if you want to subscribe to my blog, you will get replays, Tangle premieres, and just some fun stuff. I'm not in the habit of posting a lot quite yet, but I do send out some cool things. So we'd love to have you be a subscriber there. Also, if you are looking to take classes, look at the site and find the link for classes/sessions. They're listed there. I do that mostly free. I have a once a week, generally on Thursdays, unless there's an odd occasion that I am, as I am tomorrow, having to travel. So I just find a different day because I can't go without having a Tangle time once a week. So, and there's another one on a Tuesday that is also free called Tough Tangle Tuesday. Although sometimes I change the name of that, and then I have a couple others that I do that once a month that are either a paid or part of my subscription club. So all that information is on the website. Check it out. If you have questions, let me know. And would love to just have you be part of the community. Come check us out for free. We have a lot of fun while we tangle and create amazing art. So would love to have you. All right. So with that, thanks so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.